Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the one-shot qualifying ahead of the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring. And we are going to bring you on a skip throughout of this because we did mess it up, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't believe we messed it up right here. So we are going to bring you on a skip towards the end and to see where we would have finished on a 1-4-8-2-6. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, put them at 4th, 5th or something like that. Anyway, we're going to bring you on a skip to the FlatOutRacing League Sprint Race plus the full race, season 26, round 14. We go on like, we got 2 lights, we got 3 lights, we got 4 lights, man, we got 5 lights. And away we go. That was a bit of a hold, but we are on the way. And a bit of a wobble there from Tambo First Blood. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into turn 1. We're looking for no wing damage or anything like that. So we try and sneak our way around. There's a lot of cars here. Mass out wide there, being pushed into the wall. No idea what happened there. Cannot see anything except VB Thomas, Oggy and F1 Stephen. So look, we see a gap. We got, oh yeah, we'll put it on the inside, in between 2 Ferraris. Thank you very much. Oggy's still trying to push me out a little bit. Woods, Arsene got a bit all over the show. We've got VB Thomas to my left hand side, which slowed down for some reason. He probably had to let cars back past, no idea. Woods looked like he was going to go defensive but come back across. I did hit the back of him, but no harm, no foul. As Fuller's out wide there, I shit myself. The car was all over the place. And I've got Richmond behind. I wasn't trying to put you off there, Richmond. I just shit myself because of Fuller. I thought this was the end. So Richmond going round the outside. Is he all the way around the outside? Yes, he is. But Tambo First Blood still up on the inside. Up on the inside. And F1 Stephen gets past there as well. But we're having none of that as we get up in the arse end of Richmond. So we look like going to go round the outside here, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, it just didn't turn at the right time. Just not at the right time there, ladies and gentlemen. So F1 Stephen managed to get away, and we've got BB Thomas still behind us. And that's lap 2 there, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, that was lap 1. Now we're on to lap 2, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, like I say, I'll never get a video out without messing up or stumbling over my words. Maybe I'm talking too fast for myself. Brain's not catching up. Anyway, we're on the back end of Stephen. Looks like we're going to go up on the inside. Did we get the braking done? No, we're not quite. Daniel Ricciardo S. I think I got hit in the back there, but BB Thomas comes across and hits my back ender. I have no idea what that is. He must have lost the arse end himself. Yeah, we're taking a light jogging mirror chain there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, F1 Stephen out there, and yeah, he must have lost the arse end and hit me. We've got Deadly Jason on my left hand side, so we're going to give him the room and go around the outside, but he looked like he backed out of it. And then we've got Richmond down, I'm like, no! Yeah, so we lose the place to Deadly Jason, and I think it was Cully and Richmond that had a bit of a collision there. Not too sure, because we weren't there, but Cully was the only car that was coming back onto track. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of lap 2. We are going to skip it forward now because we don't cover much more ground in this because it's just like a chain, and we do get another exceeded track limits, but that's my last one. We didn't get no time penalty on this one, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to skip on towards the end of lap 3, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, keep an eye on Deadly Jason there at the front, makes that corner beautifully. Maybe too good. Oh no, it's on the next one. I hit the back of Cully on this one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, getting way ahead of myself. Deadly Jason on the next one, so that's what you got to look out for on the next last corner. And I tried to go up on the inside of Cully, but it was having none of it. And then we've got Mass right behind us. He's going to go to the right hand side. He has to go to the right hand side because Thomas is taking up all the left hand side and Cully's taking up all the middle of the road. So we're going to go around the outside, and we do pull that off. Lovely jubbly, no problem. And this is where Deadly Jason messes it up, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Deadly, for bringing it out about 10 times, but that gives me a position towards the actual race itself, which is after this. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a long video, so thank you all for Jeff chiming in. Thank you all for sticking around and watching the video. You know, I don't get no benefits from it like that, but you all sure do to get to watch my dog shit ass racing. So yeah. This is the final lap of the sprint race, so you know we give you the first lap if we can, if we do, and we always give you the last lap if we can, and we do. A bit out wide there, tried to go around the outside but misjudged the braking, and we've got Mass right behind us now. Not right behind, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much here into these corners unless I mess it up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bit out wide there. Nate Matt's got it hooked up nice and lovely. I can see the arrows, it's moving to my left hand side. I go to give him the room, and I give him way too much. So we're going to try and score around the outside, all the way around the outside. I should have dropped it down a gear there. I knew I should have dropped it down a gear. The car just wouldn't fucking get the power. Mascot in front of us, but he does have a 2-second time penalty, so we're not too fussed on it, ladies and gentlemen. We weren't even going to catch Cully or get past him, so we are going to finish in P12 regardless. So that starts us for the race in P12 there, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to see the driver of the day of the sprint race goes to Rakaso. Congratulations to that man. So we've got DeFluky, Timbos and Max was the 1, 2, 3. Sorry I didn't call you out on the podium then, I just couldn't remember who it was. So well done DeFluky, as we go to the main race. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're in P11 for some reason. 3 lights, 4 lights, man, we've got 5 lights. And away we go again. We've got an absolute better start on the intermediates, but the Arsene still got away from me, which gives Richmond the opportunity to go down on the inside. Take it nice and easy. We was a bit out wide there. Now we've got Mass on the inside, on the right hand side, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, we bring you lap 1 as we always do, so sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you've got Mary Jane, light that baby up, man, because this is a long race and a bit of a juicy one. I got hit in the back there as well. Yeah, I couldn't get the power down, and we do have a virtual safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
We're not going to cut this out, ladies and gentlemen, because technically we are still all racing. So yeah, you have to sit and watch the virtual safety car all the way to the line. So you got that Mary Jane. Now would be a good time to talk to her. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have no points at the end of this. Like the video was getting too long, and it took me a long time to edit and do all this. And the point standings would just take me a hell of a lot longer. It will be in the next race because we've got the sprint race and this. I don't know if I should put these 2 videos up separate or just keep it all in one combined. I'm not too sure. I think in the next sprint race I might do it on 2 separate days. Do the sprint race on a Wednesday and do the actual race on a Thursday. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We did bring you on a skip towards the end of the VSC.
Okay, clear.
And we look like we're going to go make a move on UK Demon, but it didn't pay off like it didn't pay off in the sprint race. And we got VB Thomas round the outside, taking that position all well and juicy. And he's on the right hand side of UK Demon. Is he going to get 2 moves on 1 straight? That'll be an absolute killer, that. He does. It looks like he's going a bit too out fair wide. Same with myself, just outbrake myself, which gives Starakaso the inside. But we're not letting him have the inside, because we've got the inside. But he's still there on the outside. Oh yeah, I'm going to stop saying that. Yeah, I braked a little bit too early then. It just gave him all the opportunity. And I could have moved a bit more left, but yeah, I just wanted straight power. I was catching him, but yeah. Nothing about that there, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing about that. Just a bit of friendly rubbing. Just letting him know I'm there. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of lap 2. Yeah, you know with the fastest lap there, the man, the myth, right behind me on track. There's an exceeded track limits there, ladies and gentlemen. That's my first one of the race, I think it was. We did bring you on a skip, lap 4, end of lap 4, onto lap 5. P13, I got Strakosaurus going up in the inside of UK Demon again. Not again, sorry. That was VB Thomas. So Strakosaurus up on the inside of UK Demon. UK Demon out wide there, both feet to the wall. I look back, and oh my god, that's Dino's first DNF of this season. That was just unlucky. He probably should have saw UK Demon coming, but no one was expecting UK Demon to keep going straight and then all of a sudden go whoop, bang. So I brought it back there because I didn't follow the rules of the pit entry. We have to, the line starts at the top of the hill. I just cut it, but we're all under the safety car, so I thought I'd put that in there and back my own claims up before anyone shouts at me.
Okay,
And we did go into the medium, ladies and gentlemen, as everybody else, as you can see there on the left hand side with the map, all them cars up there are on the intermediates. So we're bringing you on a skip to the end of the safety car, back onto racing speed, and everyone behind pitted, and we are in P4 coming onto lap 9. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, again the lot in that early pit stop for the mediums, and that was my only pit stop. That was the downfall, ladies and gentlemen. That was the downfall, but you'll see that unfold as we are going to bring you on a skip. Is it? Yes, it is. Onto lap 10, P4 still, ladies and gentlemen. We're 2 seconds near enough in front of the fluky behind us, and we've got a VSC, so we're going to bring you on a skip to the end of the VSC, and away we go again on lap 11, still P4. Starakasaurus didn't get a good start off the VSC, but I did, so now we're up on the arse end of him, but he gets an absolute beast of a traction go here. Look, it just goes, there's nothing I could do about it. But he does look like he moves to the right hand side. Is he going to move to the right hand side of Richmond? Yes, he does. He looks like he's going to go over the inside of Richmond, but Richmond carries it round the outside. He's got the speed, he's got the steely defence. He's been in these positions multiple times through his championship winning career, Flat Out Racing League, and he defends it off beautifully. A bit of tyre rubbing there like that, but you know, nothing about that. So yes, defended lovely, as we are going to bring you on a skip. Lap 12, still P4 now, ladies and gentlemen. Richmond obviously defended off Starakasaurus for that lap, and we do have VB Thomas out. Wow, I think this is a full-blown safety car. It is, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to bring you on a skip to the end of the safety car, and I didn't get on the power as I intended to in the first safety car, so we are a bit back on Starakasaurus, and I didn't want to run it out wide there, man, because we have got a time penalty, and I think we've already got one exceeded track limits. I'm not too sure, but we are into racing speed as we've got. See, the lad behind me, Saul, or wherever his name is, I don't know if he's in the league anymore, so we're just going to be known, he's just going to be known as my teammate until I can figure out if he's in the league or not, because he's been kicked out, so I'm not too sure. As he goes up on the inside, and a bit wobbly there, so I'm thinking, fuck you, I'll have that position back, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't, he must be using all these ERS as well, man, because he's still on the right hand side of me. And I'm like, at this point, 73, and I'm already half a battery down. I'm like, look, you have that position then. You have that position. I'll just sit behind him and use the DRS and gain ERS until the point where he's got none left, and I'll just fucking storm him from there. So we are lap 15, P4, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are going to bring you on a skip now. Onto lap 17, and I think he's there started running out of ERS, and I was like, okie dokie. Outbraked himself there, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got Max on my right hand side as well, trying to put in a sandwich there. Now we've got to burn all the ERS because we've got no DRS on that motherfucker. So I'm like, I'll put it in the middle of the road. He can go either way, either one. But I managed to hold it off there, ladies and gentlemen. And my teammate still come back at him. I want them back as my teammate, like, you know. But Max getting back in there, and now my teammate getting back in there. Yeah, I refuse to say his name, man, because I think he's not in the league, so he does not deserve to get a shout out in Flat Out. So, you know, be nice, be kind, don't rewind. I have no idea what that meant to it. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, lap 18, we're in P3. This is my fastest lap of the race, but not the fastest. So I'm just going to give you all a little pause for a second as I light Mary Jane. So watch the time we gain on Fuller and that. Watch the time we gain on Fuller, but we use all the ERS to go and gain that time. A big fight though with Fuller and Starakasaurus, a big fight. Which is just giving me the advantage to gain back onto him, and now we're in the DRS range, just hovering there and about on a 1 second. But we're at the DRS range of my teammate there, ladies and gentlemen, and Max behind him. But Fuller's on an absolute storm. I mean, he's been carrying them soft since the first safety car, I think it's the second safety car. But yeah, he's on a storm. Fuller at the front, but Starakasaurus all over his buttocks. All in that gearbox and everything. But But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the DRS with 12% of battery left. I was like, thank God we couldn't do another lap.
You'll be on the mediums.
Without being in the DRS, we could not do another lap. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're on lap 19 P3. We are going to bring you on a skip onto lap 20 P3. We're there.
There's been an
And Rob, thug life in it, he's put it into a wall or something, brought out a safety car. Fuller and that pitted. Me and Strakasaur didn't pit, and Timbo behind me didn't pit.
Okay, clear.
Lap 24. I was thinking, should I have pitted, should I have not, but Strakasaur didn't pit, and I thought if I can stay with him and use the DRS, we might be able to get away from these cars behind. Timbo can hold up Fuller maybe for a lap or two as me and Strakasaur get away. Strakasaur was probably thinking the same. Them two on the mediums can hold Fuller and Max up. I don't think he's not pulling away, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 62% of battery. Oh my god, this was absolute beast mode. I love this race. It was an absolute quality of a race on Monday night. Sorry, the video is only up on Friday, but we are going to bring you on a skip here, I think, now, ladies and gentlemen. On to lap 25. We're in P2. Strakasaur's is not got much in him, but we moved to left hand side. He got us on the grass, but we managed to hold it. He outbrakes himself, and I outbrake myself because I was on the grass, and Fuller's like, oh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think he gained 3 positions there, from 4th to 1st, and I lost a position. That was unbelievable. So it looked like we're going to make a move, but we can't. We've got Max behind me on the soft, and I'm like, oh, this is going to go from bad to worse if I don't gain these positions back. Kit Fuller, like, you can just see the grip that he's got on them brand new set of softs. Brand new. He's just going to fly away. Unless the gods intervene and slow him down for some strange reason. And I know what it is. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's telling us to come into the pits, but we're not having that. So we can't do that now. There's no chance we'll be at the arse end of nowhere. And never gaining on a Fuller on a 16196.
DRS is now enabled.
So we do have DRS now, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I did say we're going to leave you on board here for a bit. Lap 26, we're in P4. We've got Max. Where's he going to go? We're going to go defensive. He goes to the left hand side, and he does hit Strakasaur there. I'm not too sure they were much in that from Strakasaur. I did message saying that he did move back across, but it didn't look like he moved all that much back across. Just looked like Max outbraked himself trying to get round the outside of me, I think. And there's the gods intervening to slow Fuller down. I should have pitted here, ladies and gentlemen. This is when I should have pitted. Not this lap. It was the previous lap, lap 26. Timbo went round again and pitted lap 27. That was a vital mistake. We should have pitted on lap 26 when it came out. But I didn't pit, ladies and gentlemen. I just was going to go fucking balls to the wall. So we are lap 28, a bit wobbly, Oggy behind us, but we are going to bring you on a skip because nothing happened on lap 29. We did manage to hold the position out onto lap 30, which, yeah, my mediums were dying at this point. Oggy goes to the left hand side. Is he going to go around the outside? He must go around the outside. He's got all the grip in the world. There's nothing I can do to defend him neither. Nothing. I was hoping to stay under the back of Fuller and get the DRS, but he just drove away. From lap 29 he just drove away, but the saving grace was Oggy did get in front of me, and we do get the DRS off Oggy. So we do manage to have a bit of a fight up against the Fluky and Richmond behind me as well. Well, they just have me in the corners. They can't have me down the straight unless they get a good exit. But if I get a good exit as well, there's not much more he can do about it. 20, 19, 18% of the battery. The Fluky and Richmond are fighting behind me, which is giving me a bit of joy. Is that they're not going to go through the corners at full speed. Hit the DRS there, ladies and gentlemen. But we are not going to bring you on a skip there, ladies and gentlemen. As we've got Richmond. I try and push him further to the inside. I push him further to the inside. I'm like, shit. He's got the softs on. He's got absolute grip, and yeah, it just pushed me that little bit out wide, which I couldn't get the power down, which gives the Fluky an opportunity now. And I'm like, fucking hell, man, I've got to defend this one now, like at 9% of battery, trying to use it all sparingly. And I'm like, nah, I can't. He's just got so much grip. He's got so much more grip. I think about going around the outside, but I'm nowhere near the car. By the time we get to the corner, I'm like, it's all falling apart here, Tombo. It's all falling apart. We got Mike Shaw behind me, and he's on the mediums. I think I might be able to hold Mike Shaw up a little bit keep P5. But I'm sure Matty Shaw is on fresh set of mediums as well, and I'm on old, very, very old. So we are lap 33, we're in P5, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute stonker of a race. We're trying to hold on. We're trying to hold on for everything. We've got Matty Shaw, we see the arrows behind me. I look behind me and I'm like, oh shit man, he's right behind me. He moves to the left hand side, I've got to defend this one again. But no matter how much defending I do, I'm just not on the good tyres. I've got no grip out the corners. It's giving me no traction. TT moved to the right hand side. There you are. The tyres come up there, ladies and gentlemen, well over halfway. And we've got Max going round, thinking about going round me outside. The car's there on my left hand side, and my teammate, thou shalt not be mentioned, left the game. So his AI car was there then, ladies and gentlemen. That took Max clean out the race. And I think this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Do we manage to keep the in the DRS of TARDIS? Yes, we do. So we do manage to keep the DRS. But look who we've got behind me. Deadly Jason and Timbo. Timbo's is if you want to call it. But Timbo right behind with Deadly Jason. So we showed you when he pitted on lap 28, was it? Like if I'd have pitted as well at the same time of him, I wouldn't have been all that much further. Maybe I would through the superior grip. Anyway, there's a big fight up front with Matty Shaw, the fluky. Oggy losing a lot of positions. Matty Shaw gaining a lot of positions. TT gaining a position. Oggy lost out the most in all that. Sorry, I'm just bringing on my fight there with Timbo's, but an absolute stonker up front. We wish we was on the softs. I wish I did pit when it came out. I don't know why I didn't. I really don't know why I didn't. I would have been up there. And as you can see, that bright blue dot in front there, ladies and gentlemen, that's Fuller driving away. I think it's Richmond in second, Matty Shaw in third, the Fluky in fourth, TT in fifth, Oggy in sixth, me in seventh, Timbo's in eighth, Deadly in ninth. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of lap 34. We're going to skip out 35 onto 36.
Final lap of the race.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final lap at Flat Out Racing League. Season 26, I think round 14. Yes, round 14. I know it's been an absolute long video, 24 minutes and 51 seconds to be precise. So, I'm not too sure whether to split up the sprint race, put that on another day, and then do the actual race for another day, or just keep it in all one combined. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute quality of a race. I enjoyed the last few laps when I had to defend from everyone. I knew it weren't going to happen. I knew it weren't going to happen, but it's good to get in them positions and just, I know, because I don't defend all that much. I'm normally trying to come through the back of the pack, and I think that's my second exceeding track limits with my time penalty, so another one of them and it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Timbo will finish in front of me, and look how close he is now, ladies and gentlemen, right behind me. So, you know, he pitted. Did he gain anything off the pit? Nope, he lost it, because I do make it to the line before he does, and he was in front of me while he pitted, so, you know, there's a silver lining there somewhere. Driver of the day goes to Matty Shaw. An absolute beauty of a race. God knows why he turned up and just stonked it. Absolute beauty. Fuller there, just perfection from Fuller. So we've got Fuller, TT, the Fluky, Oggy, Richmond, myself, Matty Shaw, and a plethora of time penalties. Like, follow, subscribe, and you know me, I'm Timbo First Blood, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.